morning, everybody, and happy Sunday. And I am back at Jake's Flea Market, and they are definitely looking more hopping this weekend than they were last weekend. And I am back with Chris. However, I'm also with RJ and Rick as well, and we are gonna find some good deals today. Chris, positivity, right?
Oh yeah.
Right, yes, with your old school Cinema Sickness t-shirt. I like that. All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
All right.
Positivity.
Yeah? Positivity, RJ?
Positivity.
All right, let's go find the deals. Once again, guys, this week is HD DVD week, but again, HD DVDs I already have. Can you guys say Dollar General? So I already had the Electro Head and the Spider-Man case. However, Rick here did not have either. Picked up both for $10 total. What a fantastic deal. And Chris grabbed the Electro Head for $7. Great deal, guys. You paid a lot less than I did. This might take a little while. Now here's a DVD I never come across, Snake Eater 3. This would be a fantastic find, but unfortunately the disc is scratched. Wow, not only do they have the cardboard slip of T2, but they have the steel slip as well. Pretty awesome, but I already have them. A Jack Nicholson movie I've never actually even heard of, so for $1, I'm gonna grab it. So, Rick, that $4 Blu-ray that they were not gonna come down on, how much did you end up paying for it?
$3.
And why?
Because I'm part of a crew.
I finally found it, Chris. The Self-Destruction of the Ultimate Warrior. A documentary I've been wanting to see for a little while now. And a little something for the store. Oh my God, Chris, what an amazing deal. Check this out. Oh my gosh, so what is that exactly?
It's Enterprise D.
Enterprise what?
D.
Enterprise D. They were asking $10 for it. Do you know how much Chris paid for it? His haggling negotiations are just astounding. How much did you end up paying for that?
I paid 10.
Didn't even ask if they would do any lower. Chris, you have failed.
Do you know how much these are?
Doesn't matter. You gotta haggle, Chris. You gotta haggle. Okay guys, so boatload of laser discs. We totally owe this to Rick here. He is the one who spotted these. As you can see, Chris here is digging through them. There's actually more over there as well. I found two I want to pick up. Trying to find maybe a third one to do, maybe like 3 for $5. I don't know. So still looking through all these. This is amazing. I have not seen this many laser discs since Chris and I got that fantastic deal for like $300. That was pretty awesome. But this again is amazing. I'm freaking out. Okay guys, that was totally awesome. So many laser discs. I ended up grabbing 4 for $6. How many did you grab? 4 for $7, and even Rick got one. A man who thought he would never buy a Laserdisc had to pick up Rounders. Your favorite movie, right?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Well, yeah, I mean, if it's your favorite movie, you gotta get it, even though he's just going to frame it.
It's gonna look great above
Blasphemy is what that is. You gotta get yourself a player and actually watch it.
He just said it's gonna look great framed above his Blu-rays.
The devil you are. More HD DVDs, more movies I already own. Well, did I really need it? No, but for $1 total, how can I pass up on a VHS tape and a tower? If only I was a bowler. Okay, so from that guy's stand, I picked up 3 DVDs. Not a bad deal. I got them all for $4 total. Pretty good. But Rick, what did you find? Brand new factory sealed, right? How much did you pay for it?
$2. Power of positivity, remember?
Uh-huh. Gee, guess what? Well, at least somebody today got themselves an HD DVD. Good deal. Well, all right, that does about do it for Jake's, and I would say, all in all, a pretty good day. I've never had a backpack that was overflowing before. That is awesome. You guys got a lot of good stuff too, right?
Yeah, we have heads in the trunk.
Yep. We do have heads in my trunk, that's true. So you got some good deals. Power positivity, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Pretty good. Today was pretty good.
He was a lot more positive today than he was last week, and as such, actually found deals. Rick is always positive, so he got stuff, of course. And RJ, what did you get?
3 books.
Sweet! He almost got some strategy guides for the Game Boy.
He's not ready for that yet.
That's an inside Playboy joke. So, all right, guys. Anyway, so off to get some food, and then I'm thinking cash converters. Sound good? All right. I'm starving. And we are all nice and full. RJ, you got the meats?
Got the meat.
All right, so of course now we're hitting up cash converters because it is right across the parking lot and we're right here. And of course, why not? And look at this, 20 DVDs for $10. I have a feeling I'm not gonna be able to find 20 DVDs, but at 50 cents a piece, I'm gonna try. Well, unfortunately, I'm not really seeing all that much in the way of anything I want. However, the true story of the Royal Rumble, if the Blu-rays are in good condition, I'm definitely grabbing this, especially at only $3. That's pretty awesome. Rick, what are your thoughts on this? He actually looked through the Blu-rays before I did, and I came across this, so he's not too happy. I think Rick wants this. Seriously, this is getting old. And yeah, that wasn't too terribly exciting. I did pick up the one Blu-ray. Rick, you got nothing, right? Everything he wanted was scratched, unfortunately. Chris, all right, not too bad. Working on your Saturday Night Live collection. RJ, got nothing but the looks of all the ladies. That's it. So, all right. So you still have time to kill, right?
Yep.
I'm trying to think of where else we could go, because he actually needs to come back to this area, so it kind of doesn't make sense to go back home and then come back out, so we can just kill like, what, an hour and a half or so?
Yeah.
I was gonna say there's the mall. FYE? FYE, Chris? FYE. Actually, on second thought, why not Ollie's Bargain Outlet? Well, unfortunately, as far as media is concerned, not really much I want to pick up. However, these Disney mugs are definitely catching my eye, especially this amazing Goofy mug. Okay, now on to FYE. Huh. Well, believe it or not, I'm actually the only person who picked something up, which is a surprise, because I thought I was going to leave there with nothing. I actually thought these guys were going to get something and I was going to get nothing, but other way around. Rick had a title he wanted to get, but unfortunately it was scratched. I guess Chris really just couldn't find anything, right? Me, I basically grabbed this because it was dirt cheap and I figured I could sell it at the store. That's pretty much about it. So one more store we should look at. It's the, what do you want to call it? The thrift store, whatever it is. You'll see when we get there. Lots of cheap stuff. I hope they got in some new movies. Let's go find out. Well, unfortunately, I'm not really seeing much in the way of anything new. Lots of VHS, but nothing I really think I want. Although it looks like Chris and Rick over here, they might be getting some posters. Well, they might not have any movies I want, but they do have free books. And I do think that is pretty much about it for the Coventry Mall Dollar Thrift. Cool store, but unfortunately, just some books. Well, speak of the devil, I guess they want to go look at books. Well, alright, maybe this will pay off after all. Apparently, they have movies. Well, I was gonna buy this. They actually do have some decent titles in there, but nothing I really need. Okay, now I think that's it for the Coventry Mall. Alright guys, back home, and oh my gosh, I am so incredibly tired. We hit up Jake's, we hit up Cash Converters, we hit up Ollie's Bargain Outlet, we hit up the mall, we hit up a Goodwill. So, I got up super early this morning and I am now really tired, and all I would just really like to do is go to bed, but instead, let's take a look at everything that I picked up today. So first, let's start off with what I grabbed from Jake's flea market, and in no particular order, here's what I picked up. So the first thing, the largest thing I'll show you is this. Grab this for a total of $1. We have... This here is a VHS tower. I have a stupid amount of these, but every time I come across them for a good price, I always buy them. Why? I don't know, because these are literally in a pile, and I'm not joking when I say pile. I have a pile of these up in the attic. I have two of them that I'm actually using down here in the library, and the rest of them again are in a pile. So, yay, another one. But the guy just said he wanted to get rid of this, so I made a deal. I said, well, how about this and this for $1? This I grabbed for the store. It's brand new. It's factory sealed. That's awesome. I do have this in my own personal collection. So very cool. $1 for all this. Why the heck not? I don't know. I don't really need another one of these, but now I have another VHS tower. Stay, do not fall over. Then I picked up 2 DVDs here. Grabbed for myself, Going South. I've never seen this movie, and I don't think I've ever even heard of this movie, which is kind of weird. It's a Jack Nicholson movie. Why do I not know of this? I'm not sure. It might be one of those movies that after I put it in, I'll go, oh, that movie. I don't know. It also stars Mary Steenburgen, who I'm like in love with. So, I don't know. I gotta check this out. I was kind of blown away when I saw this. I was like, why do I not know what this is? So, yeah, had to grab that. I got it for $1. And then also for the store, I picked up the Mortal Kombat double feature. Obviously with Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat Annihilation. 2 fantastic video game movies. This is brand new. It's factory sealed. Again, had to grab that for the store. Then for, I think a total of, how much did I pay for all this? $2? $2 I think I paid for all this. We have Dragons, a fantasy made real from Animal Planet. I'm not quite sure what this is, but I do love documentaries, and I love Discovery, History, Learning Channel, Animal Planet, you know, all that stuff is great. So I'm looking forward to checking this out. Looks interesting, so cool. And then for the store, I grabbed Candyman and Nightmare on Elm Street because they're horror, and I like picking up horror for the store, so I had to grab that. Then for $1 for me, I grabbed Lewis Black, the White Album, which as you can see, definitely has some water damage there, but the disc was in perfect condition, and that's really what matters the most to me when it comes to CDs. So, you know, $1, whatever. I'm happy. I love Lewis Standoff Black. What? I am so dyslexic. I love Lewis Black Stand Up. So I had to grab that for $1. Then both for the store, I picked up the Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 1 and the Santa Claus because, well, why not? They're awesome. Grab this from the store again. Then for me, and this is great, this guy made like an awesome deal with me for these. He wanted, he said, buy 2, get 1 free, which was already a pretty good deal to begin with, but I couldn't find a third title I wanted, although he told me that like an hour before I showed up, some guy came and he had a copy of Jack Frost, you know, the original Jack Frost horror movie. He had a copy of that on DVD for like $10, and he sold it. I don't usually pay that much for a movie, but I would have gladly have given that guy $10 for it, so I was kind of bummed that it had already sold. Had I gotten there a little earlier, I could have bought it myself, but it is what it is. But I am excited about this. I finally grabbed The Self-Destruction of the Ultimate Warrior, which is a documentary I've been wanting to see for a very long time, so I was really happy to get a hold of that for me. And then for the store, I grabbed the Silent Night, Deadly Night double feature. This coming with Part 1 and Part 2. This is the original, is this the original release? No, I guess this is like the re-release, but still very, very cool. So 1 and 2 together in one set, brand new, factory sealed, awesome pickup for the store. That is great. This I actually got for free. I asked how much, and the lady goes, I don't want to take this stuff home. Just take it. Okay, we have the Blue Collar Comedy Tour triple feature box set. This is great. Now, I already have all 3 of these, but I don't have it in this cool box. I originally thought I would grab this for the store, but the more I think about it, you know me, I like packaging and boxes and all kinds of stuff, so I'll probably keep this for me and then just sell the 3 individually on the store. Well, I'll put them together on the store and sell them like in a set, but I kind of want to keep this box because it's a box and I like boxes, so free. Can't complain about that. Then I had to pick both of these up. The guy had some other really good stuff as well, but unfortunately a lot of it was scratched, but these were in good condition. We have Can Can, never seen it. This is from the 20th Century Fox Marquee Musicals release. I got a few of these in the collection, so that is really cool. I've never seen it. Looking forward to checking it out. And then for the store, Howling 2 and Scanners, 2 great movies as well. So again, very cool. Some more horror for the store. And then the last thing from Jake's, this is amazing. And again, I owe Rick this. Chris and I walked right past these. We both we saw the boxes and thought, records, stupid. Big mistake. If you see a box that looks like records, take a glance because they might not be records. They could be laser discs. And sure enough, they were. And Rick's like, are you guys going to just walk past all these laser discs? And we thought at least I thought he was joking. I was like, yeah, right. And then I turn around and there's like 2 boxes of laser discs. And the guy goes, oh, I got like 5 more boxes in the back of my van. So I was like, what? Unfortunately, the guy had a lot of like really common stuff, like titles that, you know, even Chris and I were both saying, like titles that just did not really blow us away all that much. Nothing really amazing or exciting, but there still were some gems in there for me that I wanted to pick up. Chris grabbed a few as well, and even Rick bought one because they had Rounders, which is like Rick's all-time favorite movie, so he decided he would just get it and frame it. Urgh, blasphemy. But I picked up, see, 1, 2, 3, 4 for a total of $6. So he did, I asked if he'd do 3 for $5, and he said yes. So I grabbed, this is Take 5. This is AV Laser Sampler Disc. I love these sampler discs because you just pop these in, and they're fun to play. Like if you have a party or you have friends over, you just play these on your TV. They're just a lot of fun. So I pick these up anytime I come across them. These really aren't, I think, like meant to be out in the wild. These aren't really for sale. So cool find. Then I grabbed Raise the Titanic. I've never seen this movie. I know of this movie. I've heard of this movie, and I wanted to see it, so had to grab that. And has this been released to DVD? It's either been released and it's out of print, or it hasn't been released, I think. I could be getting that wrong, but I looked it up, and I think it was something like that. So, cool find. And then this, oh my gosh, I love this movie. It's a great movie. By far, one of the coolest soundtracks ever, and it's a Disney film. I actually saw this movie in the theaters. Never released to DVD here in the States. Why? I have no idea. We have Meet the Deedles. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. I love this movie. It is fantastic. Oh, and by the way, yes, that is Paul Walker. So, again, great movie. I really like this one. Fantastic soundtrack. It's a goofy film. Again, I saw it in theaters. It's ridiculous. So now I have an actual, like, real disc release as far as something that was released here in the States. I do have, from one of you guys, you sent me the Region 2 UK release. Yeah, this movie got released on DVD overseas, but not here in the States. I will never understand why a United States movie doesn't get a DVD release, but it gets foreign release. I just don't, I can't comprehend that. I understand if a foreign title gets a foreign release and not, you know, a US release, that makes sense, but the movie it's an American release. Why didn't it get an American DVD release? What are you thinking, Disney? So, hopefully someday we'll get this actually on DVD here. But anyway, so very cool. So now I have it on VHS, I have it on DVD, and I have it on Laserdisc. And I'm going to be keeping all three of my releases because it's too cool. So awesome, fantastic, meet the deals. This is what I was pretty blown away by. So again, $5 total for all that. He wanted 2 apiece, so $5 was a good deal. And then he had 2 boxes outside, and I realized that I decided to be sneaky. Chris was looking through the 2 boxes, and the guy goes, yeah, I got 5 more boxes in the back of the trunk. So while Chris was looking through those boxes, I ran to the guy's trunk and started looking through all his stuff back there. And as such, I didn't actually look to see what was in those 2 boxes Chris was looking through. So after I paid the guy and was leaving, I was like, wait a minute, I didn't look through those boxes. And there wasn't really much in there anyway, except for this. What's Eating Gilbert Grape? This I actually really wanted because this is a fantastic movie, and I really like that artwork. That's really cool. Juliette Lewis there. Pretty. So anyway, very cool. Great movie, and I really wanted to get this on Laserdisc. So I had already paid $5 for this. I figured the guy was going to want 2, but I said, you know, I found one more I want. Would you just do it for $1? And the guy goes, I'm just trying to get rid of them. Sure. So $6 total for all this. I was pretty happy. A bunch of Laserdiscs, new Laserdiscs for the collection. That is awesome. I love picking those up. So awesome find. So that was it for Jake's. So not a bad haul. Just some awesome stuff there. A lot of stuff for me. A lot of stuff for the store. So then after that, we hit up Cash Converters, and I'm trying to figure out what I grabbed here. Okay, so the only thing I picked up from Cash Converters was The True Story of the Royal Rumble 2-disc set. That is awesome. Paid $2.99 for this. Not a bad deal for a Blu-ray. Rick was saying this like just came out 2016, so it came out last year. It's a newer WWE. I always want to say WWF. Newer WWE documentary, and I love these. Even though I'm not like some big wrestling fan, these are always just amazing documentaries, and they're really well done. And I love picking these up when I come across them. Rick was pretty upset because he also is a big wrestling. Well, he is a big wrestling fan, and he also loves these documentaries. And when I grabbed this, and by the way, he looked through the Blu-rays before me. I went straight to the DVDs that were like on the counter and stuff like that, and he started going through the Blu-rays. So yeah, he looked over this, and I saw it, grabbed it, and he was like, are you kidding me? Like, where was that? How did I miss it? So I had to pick it up. So that's awesome. So really cool. Very happy to have this. Again, these documentaries are fantastic. I cannot wait to check this out. I have no doubt it's going to be amazing. So cool find for $3. Where do we go next? After that, we did hit up Ollie's Bargain Outlet, and I did pick up this, a Disney mug. I did grab the Goofy mug. That is awesome. I love it. It's like how to draw Goofy. It even says Goofy there. Got this for $4. Not a bad deal. Big mug, too, which is really cool. I love these, like, oversized mugs. They're awesome. They also had like 2 Frozen mugs and a Grumpy mug from Snow White. The Grumpy mug I actually wasn't a big fan of. It was like kind of mixing styles. It was like, it almost looked like they just like cut out Grumpy from like the movie, just like stuck him on and then like put stuff behind him, and I was like, eh. And the Frozen ones were just kind of cheesy as well. This one I thought was really cool. So yeah, $4, had to pick it up for my collection. Where to next? I guess after that we headed out to FYE, and we headed out to the mall, and we stopped at FYE, and the only thing I picked up was Who Framed Roger Rabbit, the 25th anniversary release with slipcover. That is a really cool find. Yeah, I had to grab it for the store. I already have this movie, of course, but why not grab a copy for the store? That is awesome. They were asking like, actually, I think it was priced wrong. They had 2 copies of this, and when it rang up as the other price, the other copy. And I said, "Oh, isn't it on sale?" And she's like, "Oh, yeah, it is." So I think it was like maybe marked wrong. They were both marked as being on sale, but not as cheap as this one was. So I got this for a cheaper price. So because of that, I had to pick it up for the store. So that's awesome. Then we headed over to the what's called dollar thrift or something, the thrift store where everything's $1. Unfortunately, no movies I wanted to pick up. However, it had some books, and I figured why not grab these. I'll save that one to last. We have Buck Rogers in the 25th Century. Very cool. 2 Happy Days books. Look at those. Those are awesome. This is Stars and Their Cars. That's a thing. Look at all those price stickers. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Hopefully I can get some of those off, but I love the fact that this thing has like 50 price stickers on it. That's awesome. Oh, nice. Tiger Beat presents. And then also, The Partridge Family 2, The Haunted Hall. Very awesome. And the coolest thing I grabbed, I love this, Kirk Cameron, Dream Guy. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. I love the images inside and everything. Oh my gosh, yeah, when I saw this, I was like, okay, that has to come home with me. That is definitely something for the store. So awesome find. So some really cool books, even though they had no movies I wanted to grab, but that's okay. So, all right, after that, Chris and I quickly headed out to my favorite Goodwill. We were going to meet somebody out there who had some VHS for me. He ended up not being able to come out. So Chris and I just basically looked around. I didn't even film it at this point. I was like so tired, and they had no movies I wanted anyway, but I found some books. I wasn't expecting this at all, so this is really cool. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Goosebumps books. We have Beware the Snowman, The Attack of Jack-O-Lanterns, Say Cheese and Die Screaming, The Headless Ghost, Ghost Camp, and The Abominable Snowman of Pasadena. And then I also grabbed R.L. Stine's Ghosts of Fear Street, this being three Evil Wishes. Very cool. These are great as well. And then I like these. I actually have another one of these at the store, and that is Dead Time Stories. These are also kind of in the realm of R.L. Stine stuff, so I had to grab that as well. So that's really cool. So again, those are all for the store. Awesome finds. That was it for our hunting adventures. However, I did get a few other things as well. So this is from Rick. He actually got this in a lot of stuff he got from some lady off Facebook, and he asked if I needed any of these HD DVDs. The answer was pretty much no, with the exception of this one. I did not have it, which kind of surprised me, and that is Meet the Parents. I didn't have this movie on HD DVD yet. It is brand new. It is factory sealed. He got it for $2, so I gave him $2. So paid $2 for this. Good deal, in my opinion, so awesome. And then the rest of these all come from Chris, and believe it or not, I actually traded him HD DVDs for these. I had some HD DVDs up at the store, and as I said before, HD DVDs don't really sell all that well, so I decided to just trade him those for these. We have some Christopher Pike books. I believe these are all Christopher Pike. Yeah, Christopher Pike books for the store. We have Remember Me. This is Scavenger Hunt. Remember Me 3. Spellbound, look at that artwork, it's amazing, and The Lost Mine. So very cool. Again, Christopher Pike, big sellers at the store. And then this is for me. This is really cool. He actually had this in his collection, and then I guess decided that he didn't want it anymore. So we have the Santa Claus Holiday Collection DVD box set. This has all 3 Santa Claus movies, which I already have on Blu-ray, but I like this set. I've always been a fan of this set, and I've always wanted to get it, but for whatever reason, it's just always a little too expensive, always a little out of my reach, so trading him was cool by me. He didn't want these anymore, so very cool. Again, all 3 Santa Claus movies in this box set. I really kind of just basically wanted this for this cool box. I like it. It's all shiny. It's fantastic. It's going to look good sitting on my shelf, so very cool. Chris, again, thank you very much for these awesome goodies. These he actually picked up for me at a Goodwill. He found these. He was like, I found a bunch of Christopher Pike books. I know you want them, right? So, very cool. That's awesome. And again, Rick, thank you so much for this as well. So, always nice of the crew to be looking out for me. I do appreciate that. So, there you go, guys. That is it. That is everything I grabbed today. A pretty nice haul. A very exhausting day. And again, I am super, super tired. So I'm going to edit this video. And I was thinking about watching a movie, but I don't know. We'll see. I might go to bed. Unless I catch my second win, I'm probably going to bed. So, all right. That is it, guys. So as always, thank you so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, hit that subscribe button and you're going to get one. And of course, don't forget to check out Patreon, where you can help support the show. The simple donation of $1 a month. That's only $12 a year or more if you like. really does go a long way, really helps out, goes right back into these videos, and it does gain you early access to most of my videos as well. Also, be sure to check out Spreadshirt, where you can grab yourself one of many different designs of Cinema Sickness t-shirts, and definitely check out the Cinema Sickness store on Instagram, where you can pick up all kinds of awesome media. Again, you do not need to have an Instagram account to shop or to buy from the store, and I can ship internationally. So, links to all that can be found down below in the description of this video. So again, that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I will see you all tomorrow. It's bedtime. Bye.
FYE?
I was gonna say there's the mall. FYE? FYE, Chris?
FYE.
FYE.
What is FYE?
Means for your... Yes.
Duty?
Yes, FYE, for your duty. That's correct, RJ.